Hello everyone, welcome back to me channel. Today I'm really excited. I'm going to be doing something a little different. This is going to be a figure and collection focused video. I'm going to be showing you my new vintage My Little Pony collection that I've been working on this past month, and I'm going to show you some of the G4 stuff that I have from back when I started collecting My Little Pony many years ago, and then I'm going to be unboxing one of the new Celestial ponies that they did for the 40th anniversary and talking about that. I will be unboxing that at the end if you want to see that. But first off, let's just have a little background. So I was born in '96. If you're wondering, I grew up with the G3 of My Little Ponies, and I really liked them a whole lot as a kiddo, and I had a pretty decent little collection. But eventually I grew out of them, and I continued to have a lot of like briars and stuff like that, but I was embarrassed that I still liked My Little Ponies, so I got rid of them, which is a shame. But when I think I was like only 16 or 17, I think, when I kind of started to really enjoy G4, actually. And I watched the show sometimes, not religiously. I haven't watched all of it even to this day, but I really liked the show, and I also really liked a lot of the stuff that came out for it. So I started collecting a few My Little Pony things around that time. I was already getting into Monster High, so I was already spending some of my extra money on figures and dolls and such. And so I know, my wig, I know, I tried. But I was particularly interested in the Guardians of Harmony line, so I saved up my money and got the really cool Princess Celestia figure, which is definitely my favorite out of all of the stuff that I have from that time. I love having her on display on my entertainment center next to my PlayStation. I believe my friend actually got me this little Pirate Fluttershy figure. I think it's from the same line. And then I did get, oh my god, there's a bunch of cat hair on it. I also got, I literally don't even remember her name because I never watched the episodes that had this character. I remember the time I just thought she was really cool. So I did get this pony as well. These are all like the sculpted figures with no brushable hair or anything. And then I do have I got the set of like all the main characters and like some of the main supporting characters, the little tiny ones. I did get that big set a long time ago. I forgot to get that out. And then my final interest, I actually really liked the Equestria Girls, actually, surprisingly. I know that was like not a popular move. And they were like, they just made that to sell stuff. Well, they sold to me successfully. I have 2 Rarity figures. I got like the little bath set of Rarity. Her freaking skirt is coming off. Ma'am. Anyways, she came with like a whole bath set, and I have all of her little accessories still that came with it. It's super cute. But I always really related to Rarity as a fellow high maintenance, prissy kind of person. Yeah. And it's funny because when I first watched the first couple episodes when I was a lot younger, I hated Rarity. I thought she was really annoying and prissy, and then I turned into that person. So that's the majority of my G4 stuff. And yeah, this past month I got really interested in more vintage My Little Ponies. I went to a vintage toy store and got a couple of ponies for myself, and then before you know it, I ended up going down the Mercari rabbit hole. I have to like remove Mercari from my phone whenever I'm trying to save money because I will buy so much stuff secondhand because I'm like, it's such a good deal, what if I don't find it again? So I've got some G3 and G4 ponies that I have purchased second hand, either from the toy store or from Mercari. So I'll show you the G3 ones first. Let's see here. This is Twilight Twinkle, I believe. All of these ponies, I have done my best to clean and restyle their hair using the method where you just wrap their hair around their necks and legs to give it a slight curl. And there's one that I did something different with, and I'll show you that. But this is her little cutie mark. Obviously, like, her color scheme just like really matches my vibe. So this is the first one that I really fell in love with at the vintage toy store. I was not planning on buying My Little Ponies. I was thinking I would find maybe some like Apex figures or something to repaint. That trip did not go as expected. So that's Twilight Twinkle, I'm pretty sure. And then I got a set of 3 ponies from one place that I shopped from. This is Scooter Sprite, and when I was looking her up, I saw that she actually comes with like a little scooter and a helmet. She's like riding around on a scooter, and I feel very cheated that I don't have all of that. And I feel like I might have actually had her when I was younger. But that's her cutie mark. She's in pretty great condition. Her hair did not want to curl very much, which is fine. And then along with that came, wait, no, that was not Scooter. This is, and I quote, Tinka Tinka 2. A beautiful name. And then this is Scooter. This is Scooter. Scooter's hair definitely did not want to curl, not her mane, but her tail. All of their tails turned out great, but some of them just did not want to curl with their hair on top. But I'm still learning how to style doll hair and stuff like that. It's a learning process. And then individually, I got Periwinkle. I'm a sucker for blue, and I do love the gem cutie marked ponies. I think they're really pretty. I'm pretty happy with how she turned out. Her hair also did not want to curl very much, but I think it looks really nice as it is. And I'm just obsessed with this beautiful coloring. Most of these ponies have slight scuff marks here or there, or slight discoloration. I'm not super worried about it. They've lived a life before me. Some of them could probably use a little bit of help though. But for the most part, they're in great condition, especially considering the white ponies. The other white pony I got was Star Swirl. Is that her name? It's kind of a mediocre name for such a cute pony. She's the only tinsel-haired pony that I have, and her hair was a lot worse. I believe, yes, she's the other one I got in person from the vintage toy store. And I was like, I don't know if I can fix her hair. But washing it and then styling it did help. The tinsel was way worse than it even is here. And I am definitely impressed with how good of condition she is in, considering she's white. She does have some stains on her, but they really aren't too bad. All right. Let's get into, what I was saying earlier. G1. We're going to do G1 finally, because that's like really exciting vintage stuff. Oh, before that, the set that I got that had 3 Scooter Sprite, Tinka Tinka 2, and then also came with a little McDonald's version of a Rainbow Dash. And I definitely wanted a G3 Rainbow Dash, so yes, let's get into the G1 ponies. So first off, I actually have a G2 Magical Dancing Pony, I think they're called. Yeah. I believe it's probably magnetically controlled, but look at her. This is Ivy. There were 2 of these. Ivy was one of them. As you can see in this lighting, she is very greened out though, and her little dancing hoof is still her original nice bright blue color. So the way that you can adjust this is you can either make yourself a UV light at home to help bleach out any discoloration, or you can leave them in the sun. The apartment that I live in doesn't really get much sun on my balcony, and I have a bunch of loud kids that are currently making loud noise that live next to me, so I wouldn't want to put it like outside where they could get to it, because they are some very disrespectful little kids. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm just incredibly impressed that her little gem eyes are intact. She's like not looking correct in this lighting at all, but she's gorgeous, even with the green. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find a way to eventually restore her to her original color. I'm just not super worried about it right now. She cleaned up well. Her hair turned out really nice when I restyled it, so I'm very happy with that. And next, I have... Yes, let's do Heartthrob next. Heartthrob is such a sweetie. Look at her and her cute little face. She's got hearts with little sparkly wings as a cutie mark. And the cutie mark facing where she's facing away is a little bit smudged, but this one is not at all. It's like perfect. She's in perfect display condition. No factory paint issues or wear with her face. Her hair definitely turned out really nice, and she's just like a little Valentine's queen. I really am sorry about my wig. I'm planning on getting some pastel ones that are not lace fronts because I have a very low, jagged hairline that makes lace fronts particularly nightmarish. So next, this is a treasure. So I got 2 of the Princess Curl ponies. And I wish they had more names, but there's literally the stripes one and then the rainbow one, and that's like the extent of their names. Why don't they get more names? But this is the rainbow one. So she's got little pastel rainbow wings. She herself is a pastel yellow. Her head, for some reason, is a bit brighter than her body. And it looks worse, actually, in videos and photos than it is. It's really not bad display-wise in person. But I will acknowledge that, like, yeah, her head is a much brighter yellow than her body. But this, I did not restyle her hair at all. Her hair was in this good of condition. And she came with her little bow, which I'm pretty sure is the original bow that this, like, someone took incredible care of this pony, and I just think she's darling. Pastel yellow is like a big comfort color for me. I never want to wear it or like really decorate with it, but having it around me is like just like, it's such a like safe color. But yeah, her ringlets are just stunning. Stunning. I'm obsessed with her. I'm not touching that hair. I'm leaving it alone. So now we've got the one that I did try to fix her hair. This one is the Stripes Princess Curl Pony. And I used, I thought I had perm rods left over from when I went to hair school. I guess we just borrowed them for our stuff that we did. I only had pin curl rollers, and I used the smallest ones that I had. It's been a long time since I've pin curled anything, and I definitely caused some, like, it's not cute up close, particularly towards the roots. It looks a mess. It's still a good size of curl. I don't think it's terrible, but it's not looking good, and I particularly put this ribbon on here because her tail looks really bad towards the roots. But she is in great condition too. I will say this is the only one where I feel like the seller kind of like increased the contrast of the photo and made her look more colorful than she was. But if anything, it wasn't super accurate to the original anyways, so that's on me for not knowing what I was buying. But I still think she's gorgeous, and I love the pastel pink color. She just seemed a lot brighter and more vivid in the photos, like I said. But she has almost no faults. Her factory paint is incredible. Just a couple smudges here and there of just random stuff that, as I continue to clean and care for them, might go away by itself anyways. Incredible condition, very worth it. I fell in love with her, and I stand by it. And her hair, after being washed, is much brighter, much prettier. Her tail is still like weirdly like a washed out version of the mane, but it looks a little bit better, like I said, now that I've cleaned it. All right, is that everything? Yeah, that's my sort of like beginning to get into collecting more vintage ponies. I think I'm pretty happy with this for now. I kind of want to focus on spending my money on other things for a bit. I'm gonna try to put this behind my little elf ear for now. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, super happy with that. I'm gonna focus on other things. I'm mostly saving up for my birthday month right now. but I did have to bite the bullet and get one of the Celestial ponies. So for the 40th anniversary, they released a few different things, including the Celestial ponies, which are alien ponies that are canon. Right when the G1 show was ending in the US, they released magazines that had these alien ponies in them, and everyone was like, what the heck? And then it ended, so they didn't actually end up being put into production. But for the 40th anniversary, the collector community managed to get these as part of the production, and I got one. It's an Amazon special. They are $14.99 a piece, except for Polaris. She's $24.99 for some reason, and she's the other one that I wanted, and I just and trying to only spend so much money on this kind of crap. So I did not get her, but I do want to get her eventually. But I went ahead and got this one, Aurora, just in case. I don't know how long they will be in production. It probably won't end anytime soon, but just in case, I was like, I have to get one. So I saved her. I got her this weekend. I saved her so that we could open her together. But yes, I'm obsessed with space and stuff. My whole PC desktop is a hand-painted galaxy painting with Stray characters and Kirby and stuff on it. And then my bedding is all space themed. I love deep sea and deep space, and if I could somehow live in both at the same time, I'd be so happy. So freaking alien ponies with antenna, I'm there. So I'm going to try to preserve this box as much as possible because it's very pretty. Even though I really shouldn't keep it, I always end up keeping boxes that I don't need. It's got a little handle on top and everything. So I'm opening it from the bottom so that hopefully I don't damage any of the top. We'll see if I even can, especially with these nails. There we go. Oh my gosh. How exciting. They all come with a different color of brush that has a little sticker that has the 40th anniversary thing on it. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm so excited. Free her. There we go. Oop. Little brush. Super cute. Alright, she's got her little ribbon and everything. It's like a lighter blue. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, I'm obsessed. Okay, let's see. I haven't had a new pony in so long. I'm confused over here. Okay, let's get it. Whoop! Come back. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ah! So the Celestial ponies also have this incredible marbling, which was part of the original design, and it's got to be such a wow, honestly, to mass produce something with this level of marbling. But oh my god, she's stunning, and you can kind of adjust the little antenna and everything. She's got these bright green eyes, this space themed cutie mark. Her curls look great, honestly, and she's got this nice wave to her mane. Oh my god, she's so precious. Oh my goodness. So there's a couple different ones to choose from. You've got Aurora, which is who I've got. This is Polaris, who is the other one that I want. And then the other two are a different pose. And I think, personally, I don't super like this pose. It's kind of adorable in a derpy way, but it's not my favorite. I thought about getting Nova because she's blue, and blue is my favorite, but I'm not sure. Probably not. And here's the rest of the artwork on the box. It's so nostalgic and so cute. Let's see. These magical ponies zip around the universe like shooting stars and bring happiness and hope wherever they go. 40 years. And this is by Basic Fun. They have been doing some stuff instead of Hasbro with My Little Pony. Yeah, I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Such a good start to my collection. I guess this is like early birthday present for me. My birthday is October 11th, so I'm mostly just from here saving up to have a nice party with my friends, maybe eat out and stuff like that. But I've definitely treated myself plenty this month, as you can see. But yeah, oh my god, that marbling is just stunning, 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 stunning. So yeah, here's a reminder that collecting things does not have an age limit. You are allowed to like what you like, regardless of your gender, your presentation. When you make your money, it is yours to spend on whatever you wish. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm super happy. I love my new starter collection. If you would like me to show off my Monster High dolls or anything, I'm totally down. Speaking of which, I did get, finally, Draculaura to go in the whip. This is just the regular G3. Not G3. The regular current generation. I don't know what generation it is of Monster High dolls. I just got the basic one, actually, because she was pretty cheap on Amazon, and I'm very picky with Draculaura, and the only ones that I've wanted recently besides the just standard new one are the really expensive ones, and no. Not right now, at least. So I have Draculaura chilling in her whip, going about her day. And I'll probably be taking a break, like I said, from buying any new collectibles for a little bit. Focus on other things. There's a couple of video games I want. I still really want Final Fantasy 16 and Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. I really want that because I miss having a Necromancer. I had one when they first released it. But, or when they first released the Necromancer class. So I'm not focused on figures for a bit. But sorry about my wig, again. My god, what a disaster and a mess. But I hope you enjoyed it regardless. And yeah, if I get another round, I'll update you. If you want to see my Monster High dolls, I feel like that would be the most interesting. I have a few Rainbow High dolls and a couple other miscellaneous ones. Maybe I could just do since I don't have a crazy huge collection of Monster Highs, I could just do a general like doll collection and include the other kinds of dolls that I have. But yeah, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you around.